My child, you've been walking around with a quiet heaviness in your heart, a heaviness you rarely speak about, a heaviness even you struggle to understand. Something inside you has been shifting, something you can't quite name. You feel His love, or at least you feel the version of love He shows you, but there is a lingering uncertainty beneath it, a faint echo in your spirit that whispers, "There's more here. There's something you're not seeing yet." You've tried to push the feeling away, tried to silence it with hope, with trust, with patience, but the whisper keeps returning. And the whisper is not fear. It is not insecurity. It is God. God has been stirring something inside you. A discernment. A knowing. An inner warning wrapped in gentle intuition. You don't want to doubt Him. You don't want to question His intentions. You don't want to assume the worst. You care for Him. You believe He cares too. But you also feel something deeper, a part of His heart He hasn't shown you, a truth behind His affection that hasn't surfaced yet. And God is saying, "I see what you cannot see. I hear what He hasn't said. I know the truth behind what He gives you and the truth behind what He hides." This message isn't coming to break your heart. It's coming to free it. God is preparing to reveal something, not to punish, not to frighten, not to discourage you, but to protect the part of you that loves so deeply, so sincerely, so faithfully. You've been asking God for clarity. You've been asking for signs. You've whispered prayers you didn't even realize were prayers. God, if this is real, show me. God, if He truly loves me, reveal it. God, if something is hidden, uncover it. You didn't pray these words out loud, but your heart prayed them. And God heard every silent plea. He loves you, yes. You're not imagining that. There is a real tenderness in Him toward you, a pull He can't easily deny, a connection that feels familiar to His soul. But there are also things in Him that God does not want you to overlook. There is a truth inside Him that has not risen to the surface yet, a truth even He may not fully understand. He loves you, but God sees the parts of Him that are still unhealed, uncertain, conflicted, or unfinished. He loves you, but God sees the wounds He never speaks of, the fears He hides behind confidence, the doubts He covers with affection. He loves you, but God sees the baggage He tries to carry alone, hoping it doesn't spill into your heart. There are things about Him that you cannot see with your natural eyes. Not because you're blind, but because you're loving. Love looks at potential. Love sees the best. Love hopes for growth. Love believes in possibilities. But God sees truth. God sees what is now, not what could be. God sees the layers beneath the smile, beneath the touch, beneath the moments that feel real. God sees the internal battle He's fighting, a battle between wanting to love you fully and being afraid of what that love requires. A battle between holding on to you and holding on to something else He hasn't let go of yet. A battle between intention and action. You've been sensing it without knowing why. The hesitation in His eyes sometimes. The shift in His tone. The silence on certain days. The emotional distance that appears and disappears without explanation. The way He reaches for you but pulls back just a little before He gets too close. You feel all of it, even if you never say it out loud. And God is confirming to you now, your spirit is not imagining what your mind can't explain. What you feel is real. There is a truth behind his inconsistency, a reason behind the moments that leave you confused, a hidden story behind the way he loves you and the way he fears you at the same time. But God is not revealing this to scare you. He is revealing it to prepare you. There is something God is about to uncover, something you deserve to know, something you've been strong enough to handle even before you knew it was coming. God is saying, I love you too much to let you walk blindly. I love you too much to let you give your whole heart to someone who has not yet resolved his own. I love you too much to let you settle for half-truths. The truth is coming, and when it comes, it will bring clarity, not confusion. It will bring peace, not chaos. It will bring understanding, not heartbreak. You have been faithful in love. You have been patient. You have been kind even when you were unsure. You have been steady even when he wasn't. And God has seen every moment of your devotion. He has seen the way your heart tries to make sense of the things that don't add up. He has seen the way you force yourself to stay calm even when your intuition is restless. He has seen the way you hold on to hope even when your spirit nudges you to pay attention. God is proud of your heart, not because you endured uncertainty, but because you loved with purity, with sincerity, with genuine intention. But now God is shifting the atmosphere around you. He is preparing to open your eyes in a way you have not experienced before. He is preparing to show you the truth, not just about him, but about yourself. About what you deserve. About what real love should feel like. About what peace should feel like. About what alignment should feel like. God is about to reveal the truth because the truth will set your heart free from the invisible chains of confusion. There is something he's been holding inside, something you haven't seen yet, something that has influenced the way he loves you. That truth is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to awaken you. God is saying, when I reveal it, trust me. When I show you what's hidden, do not fear. When the truth appears, let it guide you, not break you. You are not losing anything. You are gaining clarity. You are gaining wisdom. You are gaining a deeper connection to your own intuition. You are gaining the strength to love without blindfolds. You are gaining freedom from emotional uncertainty. You are gaining the ability to choose what aligns with your soul, not your fears. The truth God is bringing will not hurt you, it will heal you. And once you see what God is about to reveal, you will understand everything that confused you, everything that made you second guess, everything that felt off. You will look back and say, God, I see why you had to show me this. This is the beginning of your clarity. There is a reason your heart has been feeling unsettled, even in moments when things between you and him seemed calm on the surface. That feeling isn't a mistake. It isn't overthinking. It isn't insecurity. Your spirit is picking up on something that his words haven't revealed, something his actions haven't fully exposed. And God is saying, you are not imagining it. What you feel is real. You sense the truth before it arrives because I've placed discernment inside you. You've been trying to understand why he feels distant sometimes, why he hesitates when you move closer emotionally, why he loves you with warmth but carries a shadow behind that warmth. You give him your sincerity, but he gives you a mixture, affection mixed with uncertainty, closeness mixed with fear, desire mixed with restraint. One moment he is fully present, and the next he is somewhere you cannot reach. You feel like you're holding his hand, but not his heart. And that silent distance is not random. It is connected to the truth God is about to reveal. He does love you. That part is real. You're not misreading his feelings. You're not creating emotions that don't exist. His heart recognizes you. His soul gravitates toward you in ways he may not understand. But loving you and being ready for you are not the same thing. Caring for you and committing to you are not the same thing. Wanting you and choosing you fully are not the same thing. And God sees the difference, even when you try not to. There's a reason you've felt like his love comes in waves, strong, deep, beautiful one day, and then quiet, distant, fragile the next. There's a reason he doesn't open up completely, no matter how much you give him emotional safety. There's a reason his actions sometimes contradict the feelings you know he has for you. You felt that something in him is torn, something in him is unresolved, something in him is incomplete. And you're right. God sees the part of him that struggles with vulnerability. The part that fears losing control. The part that remembers past pain. The part that doesn't trust himself. The part that doesn't believe he is ready for the kind of love you carry. You've tried to understand him, to be patient, to stand by him even when he couldn't explain what was happening inside him. You've been gentle with his silence, compassionate with his confusion, forgiving with his inconsistency. You've shown him a kind of love he's not used to, a love that doesn't demand perfection, a love that doesn't punish mistakes, a love that doesn't run when things get complicated. You'd be surprised how rare that kind of love is. But God is reminding you, the love you give is precious, and it must be protected. There is something hidden inside him, a truth about his past, a fear he never expressed, a connection he hasn't fully released, a responsibility he carries alone, a wound he pretends doesn't exist, an emotional conflict he's afraid to face. He hasn't told you because he doesn't know how. He hasn't told you because he doesn't want to hurt you. He hasn't told you because he hopes he can deal with it quietly. But silence doesn't heal. Silence only delays the truth. And God sees the truth he hasn't spoken. God sees the fear behind his affection. God sees the hesitation behind his love. God sees the internal wall he's built, a wall he didn't build against you, but a wall still standing from battles fought long before you entered his life. You may not see it clearly, but God does. And God is saying, you deserve to know what stands behind the wall. The truth that is coming isn't meant to break your connection but to break the illusion around it. God is removing the fog so you can see the situation for what it truly is, not what you wish it could be. Not because he wants to take love from you, but because he wants to protect your heart from building a future on uncertainty. You've been loyal to the possibility of him. Loyal to the maybe. Loyal to the potential. But God wants you to be loyal to the truth, not to the unknown. And the truth is about to step forward. Something he has avoided, consciously or unconsciously, will come into the light. A confession, a revelation, a shift, a decision, a moment where he can no longer hide what he feels or what he fears. You've been feeling spiritually alert for a reason. God is preparing your heart. When the truth comes, it will explain everything, every mixed signal, every silence, every moment of emotional distance, every unanswered question. You will finally understand why he loves you but holds back. Why he reaches for you but retreats. Why he doesn't want to lose you but doesn't fully step toward you. You will see the truth, and when you see it, something inside you will finally settle. God is not revealing this to punish him. God is not trying to expose him in a cruel way. God is trying to bring healing, for both of you. Because God knows that you cannot move forward without clarity, and he cannot grow without truth. And both of you are standing on the edge of a moment that will change everything. What God is about to reveal will realign your heart. It will give you vision. It will give you strength. It will give you direction. You will not feel stuck anymore. You will not feel uncertain anymore. You will not wonder where you stand. The truth will answer everything you've been quietly carrying. And God wants you to know this: no matter what the truth reveals, you will be okay. You will not be broken. You will not be defeated. You will not lose your worth. You will rise, not because of him, but because God has been preparing you for this moment all along. There is something shifting in the spiritual atmosphere around you, something you may not see with your eyes but can definitely feel in your heart. The closer you get to the truth, the stronger the tension becomes. You felt the pull, the emotional tightness, the sense that something is coming, not something to fear, but something unavoidable. God is preparing your heart for a revelation that will change how you see him, how you see yourself, and how you see the connection between you. You might not realize this, but God has been slowly separating your emotions from your expectations. He has been guiding your heart to a place where you can receive truth without being destroyed by it. He has been strengthening you in silence, building resilience in places you didn't even know were fragile. Because what's coming isn't just information, it's an awakening. It's an unveiling. It's the moment your spirit finally aligns with what your intuition knew all along. You've sensed that he loves you, but you've also sensed that something in him is incomplete. You've sensed his affection, but you've also sensed his hesitation. You've felt his presence, but you've also felt his distance. You've witnessed moments where he looked at you with genuine emotion, the kind that can't be faked, and yet, almost instantly, you saw his walls come up again, like he was trying to protect himself from something he couldn't name. That conflict inside him is real. God sees it even more clearly than you do. He is torn between the part of him that wants you and the part of him that fears you, not because of who you are, but because of what real love demands. You represent vulnerability. You represent honesty. You represent commitment. And for a man who has spent years hiding his wounds, these things can feel terrifying. He loves you, but God sees the fear attached to that love. He loves you, but God sees the memories he hasn't healed from. He loves you, but God sees the baggage he still carries. He loves you, but God sees the emotional debts he owes to his own past. And even though he tries to hide these things from you, your spirit has been picking up signals he never realized he was sending. Sometimes people don't hide the truth to deceive, they hide it because they don't know how to face it. They hide because they don't want to lose a good thing. They hide because they hope the truth will disappear if they ignore it long enough. But God does not allow illusions to grow in the same soil where your destiny is planted. God will always reveal what is hidden when it threatens your emotional well-being. And now, the time for revelation is approaching. You've been noticing patterns, small ones, subtle ones, but undeniable. The sudden changes in his mood. The distance that appears at the exact moment you need reassurance. The way he avoids certain conversations. The way he dodges emotional depth. The way he holds back when things start getting real. These are not coincidences. They are symptoms of a deeper truth God is bringing to the surface. You are not wrong for wanting clarity. You are not wrong for wanting emotional safety. You are not wrong for wanting transparency. You are not wrong for wanting someone who loves you without fear, without guessing, without confusion. You are not wrong for feeling like something is missing, because something is missing, and God is about to show you exactly what it is. There is a moment coming when he will no longer be able to hide behind behavior. His truth will come forth, through his actions, through his silence, through his decisions, or through divine intervention. God will orchestrate a situation, a conversation, a moment where the truth slips out, where the mask falls, where his heart exposes itself without his permission. And in that moment, everything will make sense. Not just his inconsistency, but your own emotional journey. Your attachment. Your confusion. Your faith. Your intuition. All of it will connect like pieces of a puzzle that finally fit. God wants you to understand something deeply: you are not being punished. You are being protected. God isn't revealing the truth to take love away from you, he's revealing it to make sure the love you build in your future is solid, safe, and spiritually aligned. You cannot build a life on uncertainty. You cannot build a future on hidden pieces. You cannot build a partnership on fear. God is about to bring everything into the light, and with that light will come clarity you have needed for so long. And when the truth is revealed, your reaction will surprise you. Instead of breaking, you will feel lifted. Instead of feeling abandoned, you will feel guided. Instead of feeling confused, you will feel aligned. You will not crumble the way you fear you might. You will rise with a strength you didn't know you possessed. Because this is not the end of love for you, it is the beginning of real love. The truth will not destroy you. It will free you. The truth will not weaken you. It will empower you. The truth will not close your heart. It will cleanse it. And when the truth stands in front of you, God will stand beside you and say, "This is why I was preparing you." And now God is bringing you to the moment where the truth will no longer hide in the shadows. The veil that once covered your eyes is being lifted piece by piece, and whether you feel ready or not, the revelation is coming. Not to punish you. Not to break you. But to finally set you free from the confusion that has been suffocating your heart for far too long. God sees what you can't, and he is preparing to expose everything that was whispered behind your back, everything that was kept from you, everything that was disguised as love, but lacked the integrity to stand in the light. God is about to show you why your spirit felt uneasy, even on the days when your heart wanted to believe his words. Every moment you doubted yourself, every moment you wondered whether you were overthinking, every moment you questioned if you were the problem, God is clearing all of that away. You were not imagining the shift. You were not imagining the inconsistency. You were not imagining the silence that felt louder than his promises. God was nudging you. God was signaling you. God was trying to protect you before your heart reached the point of breaking. He loves you, but love without truth is nothing more than a chain. And God is tired of watching his chosen daughter or son carry chains that were disguised as commitments. The situation you're in right now might feel blurry, but God is sharpening it. The person you're connected to may care for you in ways they don't know how to express, but God is stepping in because affection without honesty is not his design for your life. God sees what this person cannot hide, not from guilt, but from fear. Fear of losing you. Fear of confronting themselves. Fear of admitting what they've done or what they've been hiding. But God doesn't operate in fear. He operates in truth. And truth is coming. You're going to notice small signs first, a shift in their energy, a delayed response, a slip of words, a sudden confession, a reaction they didn't intend to reveal. These are not accidents. They are God loosening the knots around your heart. They are God allowing their hidden intentions to surface. They are God making sure that you no longer pour your love into a place where clarity is withheld from you. You've been faithful. You've been patient. You've been loyal even when your heart felt unsure. And God has seen every tear you swallowed in silence. He watched the way you tried to convince yourself that everything was fine, even when a piece of you kept whispering that something wasn't right. That whisper was him. That tension in your spirit was him. That heaviness after each unanswered question was him. God could have exposed the truth earlier, but he waited until your heart was strong enough to receive it without breaking beyond repair. He waited until you were spiritually prepared to see everything, not with pain, but with understanding. Not with devastation, but with discernment. Not with bitterness, but with authority. Because this time, the truth will not destroy you. It will empower you. You will not fall apart. You will rise. You will not lose yourself. You will find yourself again. You will not be left empty. God will fill you with peace that keeps you steady even when the truth hits hard. And when the truth comes, you will look back and realize that God was never trying to take something away from you, he was trying to protect you from something that wasn't built on his foundation. The clarity you're about to receive will answer questions you were afraid to ask. It will expose intentions you sensed but never confirmed. It will reveal what was said when you weren't in the room. It will show you whether his love is real but flawed, or whether it was only a performance meant to keep you from walking away. Either way, God is with you, holding your heart, placing light in the places where deception once lived. And after the truth is revealed, something else will happen, something powerful. You will reclaim your power. You will remember who you are. You will see your worth with a clarity you have never experienced before. And whether this truth heals the relationship or ends it, God is ensuring that you walk forward with strength, not confusion. If this person truly loves you, the truth will humble them, change them, and bring them closer to you in ways that are genuine. If they don't, the truth will expose their intentions and release you from emotional captivity. Either path leads to your freedom. Either path leads to your healing. Either path leads to God's plan. Prepare yourself. Not with fear, but with faith. Because the truth is not coming to hurt you, it's coming to free you. It's coming to restore your heart. It's coming to show you what God has been protecting you from and what He is preparing you for. God sees what you can't, and He's about to reveal it all, not to break you, but to finally deliver you into the peace you have been praying for. Your heart is about to breathe again. Your spirit is about to rest. The truth is coming, and when it does, you will understand why God let you walk through every moment before this one. You are stepping into revelation. You are stepping into clarity. You are stepping into the truth that will transform everything. And God is right beside you, guiding your steps into the freedom you deserve.